Yeah, it's just a video on the ecoboost. Updated video. A lot of it about problem they're saying they're having with the ecoboost motor. First of all, it's not the motor. It's the older 2011, I believe, 2012 is condensation builds in the intercooler. They fixed that problem. I have no problems. So if that's stopping you from buying ecoboost, it's dumb, because I have no problem whatsoever. Never had that problem. I take this thing off-road. I abuse the shit out of it. Haven't had a problem yet. Yeah, I've only got 9,300 miles, but I abused the shit out of this thing. And what amazed me is stock tires and everything. It actually gets up hills and stuff. I just took it deer hunting. I was going up huge hills. It was crazy. Seeing everything, stock tires. Half-ass bald in the back because I got a liver noise tune on it. If you watched any of my other video, you already know that. I just dropped it to an 89 tune, which still runs pretty good. I can tell it's not as much power as a 93, but the 89 is not bad, and gas price went up a little bit, and it's getting winter time, so figured I would try out the 89. It's actually pretty good. But yeah, basically I just want to give you an update. Truck's still running good. My average idling and everything's 17.3. That's idling and driving it how I drive it, which is not the best. But yeah, basically the update, I just wanted to update you on that problem people's throwing on the internet about the ecoboost motors failing, and the wrench comes on. It's all condensation, sucking water through the intercooler. Because when turbos spin, I'm sure you guys know this, it produces heat, and it's just like air compressor. If you don't drain your air compressor, you start building condensation in there, and then when you do drain it, you see water come out. Same thing as intercooler. It's getting boost pressure in there, and the boost pressure's hot, and it's cooling off. It causes condensation. But with the newer intercooler, it's taken in at a dealer. If you have a 2011, just some of them do it, and tell them, tell them, hey, don't bullshit me. I know it's the intercooler, and put me the more modern intercooler in it, and we won't have this problem. And another thing I want to address is the towing. People complain, it's not towing. I don't know how stupid you gotta be, but you gotta know if you got a gear that is a 331, I think they put in some of them, even lower than that or higher than that. You got a 355 or 373 gear. That's when you're gonna tow 11,300 pounds. You're not gonna tow 11,300 pounds. Yeah, the motor's got the torque and everything, but the rear end, that's common sense. When people complain about that, it makes me laugh, be honest with you, because, I mean, dumb shit don't know you gotta have a 355, 373 gear to get to 11,300 pound tow capacity. It's still got 420 foot-pounds of torque, but you got a gear in the back that's dragging ass, I got a 355 in this, and I haven't told, well, it's about 9,000 pound, a car, my Mustang, with the trailer in the back. It's about probably 9,500 pounds. I had no problem whatsoever. I know it's not 11,000, but it's 9,500 pounds, and it's like I barely got anything back there. So yeah, this just to clear that up. I know it's kind of a long video, but if you do have the problem with the condensation on the intercooler, just go to the dealer and say, hey, replace my intercooler. Don't bullshit me. Replace the intercooler. I know what it is. And you won't have that problem. You're sucking water up in the engine, so then it sets off a bunch of codes. You're getting your sensors wet. Everything has, is going to have a problem when they're trying to push these government, trying to push all these damn fuel economy laws and shit, and, they fuck everything up, basically. They should be worrying about more looking into themselves and find out who's stealing fucking money than ragging on everything else. But get off that subject. Get back on this. That's your problem. So any of you guys that do have that problem, just take it to a dealer. Say put the modern intercooler in, you won't have that problem. Besides that, this truck runs great. I beat the shit out of it. I put tunes on it. I take it to the track. I boost launch at 3,000 or four-wheel drive when I take it to the track. Turns 1360s all day. It tows my trailer, no problem. I had to pull my buddy out of we went off-road, and he's got one of them Z71 or whatever Chevy trucks. Which, I'm not ripping on Chevy. It's a decent truck, but he's even got aftermarket tires on it, thick mud tires, and he was getting stuck in some shit, and I'm just like, damn, man, I got stock tires on this thing. As long as you got a Chevy or a Chrysler, a Dodge or a Chevy or a Ford, I don't have a problem. When you start buying them damn Toyotas with the frames breaking and rusting out and fucking, it's America, man. Buy a fucking American car. That's what pisses me off. These people out here buying these damn Toyotas and all this shit and wondering why this economy sucks when you're helping out the fucking Japanese more than you're helping your own country. And people, they got plants here in the United States. First of all, have you ever talked to anybody who worked at a Toyota plant? And if you did, what is that one guy? If you go in there, it's all Chinese people. If you go in a Toyota plant, very few Americans work there anyway. And all the profits they make go overseas. Yeah, the few people that work there might put a little money in the economy, but the main profits are going overseas. So, if you're American, buy a damn American car. Pick between, you want a Chevy, buy a Chevy. A Ford, buy a Ford. Personally, I like Ford the best. I just always had Fords, and I had a couple Chevys too, but I guess I'm a Ford guy, but I don't have a problem with Chevy. I'm not a hater on that. I don't have a problem. I like the looks of the new Dodge truck. I don't have a problem with Dodge, but just don't buy a breaking in half Toyota with the throttle sticks wide open, and and people die and shit, and nobody says nothing about that. You know, it's over. And one time their stocks are flinging way back up, and they're shit cars. I mean, you know, personally, I don't have no friends that buy that bullshit, but I know some people that have them foreign cars, and I'll tell you what, them things are breaking down way more. Now that they're mass producing, they break down way more than any American car. They got more recalls than any American car. So that's just my... I got off the subject a little bit there because it pisses me off that people don't support their own country. But that's about all I gotta say. I just want to give you an update. Alright, I'm out.